Minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. The road trip wraps up with the second of two between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 88, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, number 1, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Popped him up. Baker has a play. 1 out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Digging in, number 6. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Holman is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Emmett Steiner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Daniel Lynch, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, number 27. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 27.
First offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A runner at second, nobody out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jonathan Machado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
In there for strike one, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is a ball below the zone.
20-12, 1-2's the count.
Hit out towards second. Steiner right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Standing in, number 17. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Number 17.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Lee. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box now, Melendez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Emmanuel Rivera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball. You drop a changeup in the zone, that's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Shot toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Logan Moon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Naturals lead it 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lynch has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Moon going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Lane Thomas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And a fastball just a bit high. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Mike Ullman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right
now. Into the box now, number 6, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0-for-1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, and the runner back. Another throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Emmett Steiner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, number 17. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding in once again, number 13. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. To third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Cox. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 27.
So stepping in, number 27. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first.
You want to get on as a leadoff guy any way you can, but that's a painful way to get to first base. He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Hit hard up the middle. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Jonathan Machado, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. First time up, he went down looking. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Here's the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Now in the box, Lee, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Melendez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Emmanuel Rivera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a pop-up now. Cox waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fans' new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. What a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan that suits every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. Why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars? Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
first pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
No strike.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And there's one down now.
First baseman, number 19, Luke Baker.
Stepping in, Luke Baker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Number 1 shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 5, Dylan Carlson.
Stepping up now, Dylan Carlson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Logan Moon.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder, Logan Moon.
And the pitch. Back up the middle. To his left, Perez. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 1.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit out towards second. Cox moving to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Number 6.
Digging in now, number 6. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Leading off the inning, Lane Thomas, and they'll need him to get something going here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Lee, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Lee, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 26.
Digging in, Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding.
Steiner is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Naturals lead it 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Emmett Steiner.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas, second baseman, Emmett Steiner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, number 17. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Machado ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 13. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Lee will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Cox comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-0. Stepping into the box, Joe Cox will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting. Number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, number 27. He singled his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there are two away now.
Center fielder, number 3, Jonathan.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Machado. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Swing and a little tap on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Landon Beck is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melendez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Leading up for Northwest Arkansas, captain, number 7.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Emmanuel Rivera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Logan Moon. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Naturals lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Nolan Gorman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This is on the ground over the first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Gorman on at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Dylan Carlson hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moon has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Lane Thomas. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Springfield Cardinals, number 25.
Leading off
for Northwest Arkansas, shortstop, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Pullman. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Emmett Steiner will stand in yet again. again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw.
1-0.
And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 17.
Into the box now, number 17. Belted high in the air out to left. Going back is the left fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Into the box, Mike Ullman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moon on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Joe Cox. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ullman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moon is in pursuit, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, number 27. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Swinging bunt to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Into the box now, Jonathan Machado, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you can get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else in this offense.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to put.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Xavier Borowski enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Two men are on with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready with the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-1. Now at the plate, number 13, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now, Lee. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1 count, and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Number 7.
So striding in, Melendez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 27 is there, and he has it for the out. Striding into the box, Emmanuel Rivera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing. Next will be the
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, first baseman, Lou Baker.
first pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Now batting.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitchers.
Gerard Kent comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
This is in the air to left field. Moon has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Lynch earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris O'Grady, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit on the ground out to short. Chang fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
In now, Gutierrez. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. O'Brien is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Designated hitter, number 76.
Standing in, number 76. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 18 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Number 37 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now to the plate, number 12. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Gutierrez has it, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Stepping up to the plate, Yu Chang, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Chacin, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Chacin Stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
One out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Hernandez is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Peter O'Brien. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0. So coming to the plate, number 67. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
At the plate, Terrence Gore. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. So striding forward now, number 3. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Number 67 in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate, Eric Mejia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 down. Striding in, Anderson Miller. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Line drive to center field. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, number 72. That's a strike to throw down. And he's safe. Miller, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side return. Ready for another.
Let's play ball.
Center fielder, number 12.
3. Hey now. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Hey now. 3. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Hey now. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
Hitting first in his championship round, number 24, Matt Davidson. The round has officially begun. 3 minutes to go. Another home run. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. Two minutes remaining. See you later. Off the balcony. The Jumbotron. That's number 4 in a row. 30 seconds left. Five straight home runs. Six consecutive home runs. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion. we go. we go. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 3, Michael Taylor. There's home run number 1. Three minutes to go. Two minutes remaining. Gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. That is 5 in a row. That's 3 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Michael Taylor. the challenger, representing the Milwaukee Brewers, number 14, Hernan Perez. The clock is now running. Three minutes to go. Two minutes remaining. One minute remaining. Seconds left. That ends the round. A disappointing effort that time as he's unable to hit any home runs.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for him.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton. Get things started here in the home half of the first. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit to short. And there's one away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Harper is off at first with 2 away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
Number 22.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
2 strikes.
This is pulled into right. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Washington. Here's Gregory Polanco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Past battles with Scherzer, just a 1-for-12 career line. And that misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. The 3-0. There's ball 4.
Batting 7, third baseman, Colin.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kyle Freeland is really starting to make a name for himself. Good fastball, not overpowering, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good slider. His changeup has gotten better, and he will throw in the occasional curveball. Good 4-pitch mix. His best quality, he's not afraid. He doesn't go out there pitching scared. He's not afraid to go ahead and attack the strike zone.
Stepping in, Yorkis Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Freeland has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
High pop-up. Arenado is under it. 1 out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. D-Row, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Arenado. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher number 29.
Here's Buster Posey now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
He's set. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Arenado leads off first with one away. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He enters with 19 hits and 59 ABs. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. David Dahl would be next. 2 out with a man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two down, runners at first and second. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies 1. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Austin Slater.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, number 26. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Outside, 3-0 now. Pitch. He's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field, but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Here's Joe Panic. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a drive out to left center field. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Nick Hundley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
And that misses for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Little dribbler back at him. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder number 7, Gorky.
Next to bat for the Giants, Borges Hernandez. First offering on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Panic on third with 2 out. Two and 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 0-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 2 for 3. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. The Twins coming up. No score. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, third baseman, Joe Mauer.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 home to Mauer. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gallo is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. He's taken strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Logan Morrison. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Scorched to third. Sano over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has.